Welcome in our next guest to First at 4. We're talking Zabawa, the Polish festival coming up in just a couple of days. Raymond Luniewski is the chair for the event, and you are ready?
We are ready to roll.
You ready?
How long have you been cooking?
April.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It starts in April. That's when the first sessions get done. We start with one of the items and then rock and roll on that for several weeks. Then we move on, and everything just, it's frozen.
I saw John Last did the last word.
Yes.
He was there doing the galopki.
Yep.
And it was just down to like an assembly line of all the steps that it was so intricate, and yet you guys just make it all work so easily.
It's a thing of each year the same people would come back and do the same jobs. Like I'm the oven guy, so I know what I got to do and how long. And Bill and his crew, how long you boil the cabbage, the mixing of the meat, all that stuff.
So interesting.
Well,
talk a little bit about the recipe for that too. I thought that was fascinating.
It is a true story. It is a family from the parish. The brother was an insurance salesman. The sister became a nun. She was a nun out of Buffalo. And she got assigned to the Vatican, and she was over there, and she worked in John Paul II's household. And that was the recipe they used to feed him.
In the Vatican,
It came back, and it came back to one of our ladies in the parish.
Oh my God.
And she got it, and a week or two, I think, before she passed away, she passed it on to Bill, and Bill's had it ever since.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's how
So
we
what
keep
you're
it
saying
rolling.
is it's holy.
It
It's
is.
holy and true tradition.
What is that one of the more popular dishes?
I'd say so, yeah, it is, because you're dealing with cabbage and then ground beef with rice and eggs, and it's all mixed up in there with the spices, and then you cook it in tomato sauce, and then it got so popular, we used to offer it only on the main food line, but then there were people that just wanted those, and they said, I don't want to wait in that line, all that stuff. So then we made Gołąbki Express, which is off on the side. So that's got a separate line, and then you can just jump in there, or you can go in here and get the full deal.
That is knowing your audience.
I'm looking for the pierogies. That's,
Okay.
I think, one of the highlights.
That's the ones we start with in April. We go on those really hard. We will do a Sunday afternoon where we will make the cheese and form it. And then we come back Monday starting at 5, and we'll probably put like 4 hours in with about 14 to 16 people. It's perfect.
Wow.
And you'll have about 1,500 done. So we did 7 sessions. We're just shy of 12,000.
Oh my gosh.
It's amazing.
Wow.
It's amazing. What do you do when festival season is over?
Sleep, rest.
Do you cook?
No, I wish we did. My wife's with me through all of it, and our son, and we just roll through this. And when we get done, first thing we do is try to put everything away, because our house looks like a shipping department.
Yeah, I bet.
So the dog has a hard time finding his way around some days. He doesn't know where to go, but we try to get that put away and get things done, and do a little work in the garden, harvest what we got. And then
During the weekend, when you look out and you see thousands of people on the church property enjoying that Polish heritage, how does that make you feel?
It's interesting you mention that, because a friend of mine is the one who said that to me. She said, you got to go out and just look out the window, watch those people do it. And it is, it's fun to watch them enjoying it. And I guess sometimes it soothes the pain of, oh my God, if you only knew what it took to get it here.
Makes it a little bit worth it, right?
There are the details there. It opens Friday at 5, and it runs Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They're at the Holy Trinity Church on Reed Street. Phone number there in case you have any questions. But I think you know the drill when it comes to Zabawa. Just go, eat, and have a great time, right?
Right, and if they want to park, you can also park up at St. Peter and Paul's on 34th and Wallace.
Terrific.
Ride the shuttle down, and then you don't have to worry about parking in the neighborhood down there.
All right, thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Absolutely.